to introduce yourself?
I'm Michael Mwansa. I'm the project officer for Edutainment Health Foundation, local CSO based in Lusaka, Zambia. And apparently I'm working as a project lead on the Voices for Just Climate Action funded by HIVOS.
What is dynamic accountability for your organization? What does it look in practice? How do you carry it out?
Thanks very much. For us, we look at dynamic accountability as a bottom-up kind of approach in which communities take the lead in holding us accountable as an organization to how we are implementing any project in any area. And this calls for quite building, first of all, trust between us and our community. But also it calls us to build and sustain that relationship for future engagements. For us, this has improved performance. This has also improved programming, because many of the times where you find that in your program implementation design, you design something, and that is common for many CSOs, is you design on behalf of the community, but reality dawns on you when you go to the ground, that the community now tells you what they want. So it all changes the whole picture and scenario. And therefore now, for you to successfully carry out the implementation, then you have to adjust to the demands of the community. For us, dynamic accountability in the nutshell is basically that we have to engage the community in a more participatory way, and that the community should be the lead. So if you could listen more and talk less, then it would entail that actually you could do so much.
What do you think that happens if you don't involve people that you're working for and with in the decision-making process, and you don't listen, as you were saying?
History has taught us a lot, and there are so many projects that I've personally witnessed where you design a program. For example, you want to set up a borehole to improve sanitation in a particular community. And all you do is in your desk research, you conduct your analysis and everything, and you have all the tools and the bore is ready. You go in the community, request for a place, you dig and you set it up and you go, off you go. And in most cases, what has happened without the involvement of the community is that, one, there's no ownership of your intervention. The community will be like, well, if this breaks down, we don't know who's responsible. When you involve the community from the onset of the project, explain to them what you're trying to do, there you're going to enhance local ownership, but also you are going to create co-creation in terms of how you address some of the pressing issues within the community. And therefore, if you do not involve the community, and those are the repercussions, is that you lose, first of all, touch with the community. But the community actually don't feel the connection with your project. And that also will have an impact in terms of sustainability. If you are doing any intervention, any developmental intervention in any society, in any community, and you do not involve the community, you involve the stakeholders, you involve the primary and secondary stakeholders, who is key to your implementation, so that even as you carry out, people will be able to give you feedback and give you insights on how you can, successfully manage, successfully organize, and successfully carry out your project. So basically, that's what that entails when individuals do not involve communities. There was a particular, a project that was done in the Western Province where, a certain organization went there to implement and were teaching, farmers on how to grow tomatoes along the Zambezi. And what they did was just to get there, started planting and, telling people this is the seed and everything. And the whole community was just quiet. And when the tomatoes were ready for harvest, the hippos came and, ate all the tomatoes in the field. The following day they come, they discover that the field was plain and clear, and they asked, say, what happened? The hippos ate the tomatoes. But why didn't you tell us? Then the community responded, you never asked. So it's always important that we involve the community at every level of our decision making in our interventions.